out the Phantom Assassin because they know it's very early game. And they could really cause some problems with being able to jump onto the drow among all the other heroes that can jump onto the drow. But not sure what the final pickup is going to be for UR here. Any ideas?
Final pickup for UR. I feel like they'll continue to play fast. You don't want to grab a Morphling here, even though it's a UR specialty, because you're playing against a drow that goes right through the armor. Maybe grab a Sven or a Juggernaut. Yeah, the Sven. They grab the Ricky. Okay, another hero to jump on the back line. That is super good. We haven't seen that much of this yet in this tournament. You see a lot of this out of China, and I think, Quincy Crew, they've been looking at games in all regions to see what they could take out. You're gonna have to pick pretty fast here. Just wanted to give you a quick heads up. I'm not sure if you saw, we're going to have to rehost after the draft. We lost one of the non-English casters. I forget which one. There was a coordinator going down just because of the maintenance that happens every Tuesday. Slardar picked him last, which is pretty good with the Vengeance being in the draft. You're going to have a lot of minus armor, but you've gone all in on this physical damage.
All right. Well, I think they said that we're going to do a rehost here.
Yep.
So I'm always nervous to be the one to leave.
I've already done it.
You've already done it. All right. Well, if Neph's already left, then I will leave too. So
I'm a loose cannon. Just bringing people into interviews, just right out of the lobby.
All right. Well, if we're doing a rehost here, just keep an eye on the Discord to make sure that we are actually restarting. There it is. The rehost is up. All right. I will drag us in there. Oops. Thanks, Neph. We're ready.
I meant. All right. So, awesome.
Wait, I can't find the lobby though.
I can give us a share inside the party. It's fine. This is professionalism, everybody.
All right. Thank you. Get to our spot here. Excellent. And all right, so we should be ready. I'm sure they're going to do an all pick, just remake really fast. And then we'll be able to hop right into the game.
Yep.
I like the admin. Same heroes, please. Same heroes, please.
Did anyone take a screenshot of the heroes?
I can remember all the heroes.
Look at you. Yeah.
All right, tell me the heroes.
There was Ricky.
That was the last hero pick, yes. Actually, no, Slardar was the last hero pick.
And that was on the opposite team of Ricky. It was Undying, Drow, Vengeful Spirit, Slardar.
All right. Well, Neph is fired. I'll be looking for a new co-broadcaster. So please drop your resumes over at don't.
I've got cats to feed, okay? You can't take me out, Moxxi.
You work hard so your cats don't have to. I respect that.
Don't do it for me. Do it for the cats.
Our production is saying that they should pick things like Techies and Meepo, and I will also be looking for a person running production from now on too. So honestly, Moxxi's Caster Cat Studio is open for a new co-broadcaster and a new production guy, because I don't want to see that. Oh god, everything is just falling apart.
It was a good run, everybody.
Don't worry, I'll take care of your cats.
They're all I got. Please, no. We're just about ready to get going. This is going to put us a little bit behind schedule, so apologies to everybody. Hopefully we can get this lobby up and running pretty quickly. I think we've got everyone now. The game is just about to launch, so we're going to see some pretty quick picks coming out, I imagine.
I hope so. I hope they remember what their heroes are.
I hope they're doing better than me.
I hope so too, because otherwise someone's going to be real mad.
What was that Quincy Crew again? It was the Ricky last pick. They had
it was the Snapfire, a Clock, Nature's Prophet, Ember.
Yes.
And then on Spirit, they had the Undying, Drought, Marana, Avenge, and the Slardar.
No, it was Marana, I forgot.
Yep, that seems like it's a pretty big deal.
Given the fact that it's picked and banned the first round every single game.
Yeah, it's okay. It is okay. Let's see. What do we got here going on in the lobby? Looks like everybody's ready except for Spirits. Just waiting for them to give the go-ahead here. And then we'll be good to go. I'll go into the all-pick phase. And get this show on the road. So what do you think? I feel like Quincy Crew's draft looks incredibly good. It looks really tight. I think they have a lot of options to deal with the Drow Ranger. Do you think Spirits have a chance?
You know, this game, honestly, it looks even worse than the last one. The biggest thing that they have going for them is the fact that, you know, Ricky doesn't have a great stat growth rate. He can fall off. You are going to be able to out-damage him, but considering that Drow is like just your primary source of damage, I'm not sure what you're going to have to punish them for just running at the Drow nonstop after people get a couple of items. I mean, the mid-vengeful spirit I'm not crazy on, you know.
I don't like it. I don't like it either. But, you know, just trying different things.
Yeah, you want to be using it as a save as well as like an aura. And then, you know, because of that, you're putting yourself so far back in these team fights when you're needing to be having an impact. If you're not hitting heroes with your mid laner, then you're not able to do anything. Or you're probably gonna like be beside the Drow Ranger. The enemy's just gonna hop on both of you. I imagine so many times Ricky's just gonna get the smoke out of both these heroes, or Quinn's gonna have no trouble initiating. You're not gonna really be in position to save. You're more so just gonna drag the Drow further into the enemy team.
Not what you expected.
All right, they're feeling pretty confident right now at Quincy Crew. Not bad at all.
They're feeling chatty. I like it. But I see, you know, a Quinn Ember. And then you see you are on this Ricky, and you look at these squishy people, you know, this Marana, the mid-venge, and of course this Drow Ranger, and it just feels like it's going to be such a good day to be a Ricky Maru. I don't understand this taunt.
The Ricky one?
Yeah.
I don't know either. What is it?
I don't get it's like got like some reggaeton behind it, and I don't quite understand why Ricky's got reggaeton music.
Reggaeton?
Yeah.
I don't. You're gonna have to educate me.
It's a musical style from the islands and is often depicted with a very specific island beat and also the steel drums that come in.
I see. I was just gonna say it sounds like surf music. Maybe the thing that came out of Surf Ninjas. Do you remember that movie?
I do remember Surf Ninjas. That's a great movie.
Should watch Surf Ninjas.
We can have a Surf Ninjas party and go and watch that. What do you think?
If anyone in chat wants to join for a Surf Ninjas party at some point, hit me up.
All the taunts coming out here.
All sorts of interesting characters, I imagine, would join us. Like, you got to be good people if you enjoy Surf Ninjas, though.
Right? That's the hope. I don't know though. So Dota. We got the cogs coming out from MSS as they block up the creeps, get them a little bit close to the tower here for Lelis. And already do have one CS on Mini though. Look at him go here.
Yeah, but
confident.
He went Magic Missile level 1. That feels pretty awful. I mean, Wave of Terror will help you secure CS. Vengeance Orb will give you the extra damage and range. I'm surprised he didn't go for that. He's not going to get a hell of a lot of use from this. And, you know, when I imagine he's going to heal up immediately every time he throws up the Magic Missile onto him. It's great for setting up kills, but the stun duration isn't very long. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage for its mana cost here. I feels like just a waste of an ability point, to be honest with you.
I feel like he is going to die in this lane.
Yeah, I 100% agree. You know, you'd be able to trade with him if you had Wave of Terror, though. You know, Ember Spirit, he's a lower armor hero. Wave of Terror, reduces armor by 3. You'd be just trading with someone who's at 0. But Magic Missile, it is extremely underwhelming.
Yeah, and it also takes a lot of mana, too. I just... Does go for the level 2 in the Wave of Terror, though, so he's going to be able to trade a little bit better. But, you know, Quinn's having the time of his life here. He's got 8 and 2 currently. He's got no fear of Mini. Watch his courier does get taken down in the top lane by MSS. And this is a fancy clockwork. Oh my gosh. Looks like a little... I don't even know what you call that. Nuages? Has to be careful. He's taking a lot of harass here from Lelis. pressure is on in this top lane and in the bottom lane too as they're chasing after Hane. Do manage to go and land the arrow over onto UR. SVG still hunting though, has a scatter blast. Will be able to slow him down a little bit. UR trying to get that vision and does have a blink strike, but they'll heal up. And it looks like UR's lost interest now. He's going to turn back around, focus on Ma, although SVG still duking it out here with this big old fishy. So we blink strike forward. Hane. Cookie Hop will slow him down, take down all the trees, and SVG gets the first blood in the bottom lane.
Not sure he necessarily had to go for that one. Oh, the body blocks. Nice.
Ryan wasn't able to quite finish off that courier.
I'm not sure if the scatter blast to finish him off was necessary there. You know, the first blood going the way of your war would have helped him come online a little bit faster. Items go such a long way on Ricky. Again, he's one of the low... I think Ricky, the caster... Not the hero. Oh, stopped myself short because Minnie's in...
Benny, no, the soul rip coming in handy. Keeps Benny alive, but while this is going on, Quinn gets the kill on Minnie in the mid lane. Sounds like a television show.
Minnie in the mid?
Minnie in the mid lane.
I'd watch that. You know, if we have just...
It's no surf ninjas, but...
It's no surf ninjas, but it's pretty good.
And UR finds a kill on Ma and the bottom as well. Things are rapidly unraveling for the side of Spirits here. Nuaje's trying to fight with MSS. Looks like he's thinking maybe he can get the denial off from the creeps, but they're just giving each other love taps here. Battery Assault will be able to ensure, though, that MSS gets the kill.
Both been faking each other out, you know, waiting for that one more hit in order to deny himself on the neutrals from the clock, but he wasn't committing it until he had that Battery Assault ready. So, well played there by MSS. You know, he ran the numbers, knows exactly what he needs to do. Speaking of people, oh no, you know, Quinn, he ran the numbers as well. Look at how far forward this guy can play at such low HP. The mathematics in this guy's head.
Oh, and look at this, the bottle refill. MSS being the water boy, bringing him a fresh beverage. Excellent, full bottle now for Quinn. And he even gets himself an arcane rune. Oh my god, what a mid player. Look at this guy. And bottom lane, they find themselves yet another kill, though this time it's going to be SVG who falls. Hane was sitting very low, but wasn't able to quite finish him off here with UR.
The only saving grace to this one is because the Snapfire went down. Ricky, he dropped some regen in the base. Marlon's going to bring that out to him, so he's going to be able to sustain himself here.
Now, you know, Spirits is on the board. They did manage to get the kill on SVG because everything else doesn't feel super great for them right now. A little bit of a side scuffle here as MSS going, throws the cogs out, grabs Benny. Maje's trying the best. He does manage to go and drop the tombstone, but they just don't really care. That soul rip is very, very nice, but it doesn't matter. They get the kill. Lelis looking like he's going to fall next because he's got too many zombies on him. And while that happens, looks like Quinn gets himself yet another kill on Minnie in the mid lane. 5-minute runes are up. MSS happily grabs up that bounty. I'm sure he'll save the other one for Quinn, who's in no rush to go and grab it just yet.
Just, you know, given the fact that Minnie is dead, you know, just maximize your XP in lane. You're going to get uncontested CS, so you might as well sit here for a little bit. It's not like he's going to be racing you for the rune either. But Minnie is having an awful time. 2 deaths, and he's 13-3 on CS right now. To the 30-13 on Quinn. Sitting on 2-0 right now. His net worth, 2,700 gold at the moment.
Congratulations, guys. Welcome to the Quinn Show. Top lane, they're diving on Benny yet again. That gust only saves you for a little bit here, but they do have the TP coming out from the Mirana, so they have to be careful. MSS with the cogs, though, immediately pushing back, and there's a lot of arrows being thrown at him as Nuaje's trying to just finish off MSS. It's very, very close, but he has that salve, and he's so fast with those tranquil boots, they're just not able to keep up with him. Bottom lane also looks like they're making moves over onto SVG. Again, Hane sitting very, very low, but not going to be able to protect SVG here.
No. Ricky feels very weak. Oh, okay. More heroes dropping. Everyone dropping like flies,
dropping,
you know?
Like flies. Yeah, 10 kills in 6 minutes. Quinn looking like he wants another kill here on Minnie. Does have to be careful. Slides around. Does manage to spot out Ma over here on the side. They'll throw out that scream of terror, wave of terror rather. And I do have another magic missile coming up, but in comes SVG. Cookie hop over here onto Minnie. He'll happily take that with the scatter blast. And now Ma running away. Quinn on the hunt, though. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to grab her.
Oh, okay. What just happened?
Okay.
Yeah, did you see that?
No, I didn't. I was looking at the top lane.
Oh, okay. Quinn, he teleported back to base. He canceled his own teleport, though, and has absolutely no mana left. It cost him 90 gold, and like it's gonna end up costing him like a full minute of game time. Yeah, that's a pretty big mistake he just made. That'll slow him down quite a bit. Spirits is going to be happy about that one. Even Benny, he's forced into the jungle because he can't exist against the clockwork of the nature's prophet anymore. Mini only needs to sit in the mid lane because Quinn isn't there yet. I mean, as soon as he rotates in, he's going to run at him here.
Yep, he is indeed running, and everybody else is running top to go mess with the Drow. Quinn getting a couple slides off here, throws out the Remnant. Gonna try to mess over here with Mini, try to take some of these creeps away from him as well. Missile gets tossed out. Arrow comes in. Oh, it's just a little bit off the mark from Ma. And in the top lane, again, they drop the tombstone. They're just going to focus it down over here. They try to heal it up, but they just are able to take it down too fast as Benny now stuck in the trees. They'll use the cookie. They have a treant who's going to be able to grab him. And they'll show off that they have that nice cogs to hold him in place. MSS gets another kill, and the tower goes down. Ma getting held into place here. Gonna try to hop away. Quinn hot in pursuit. Mini does have the magic missile. They can turn this back around with an arrow, but do they have enough damage to finish off Quinn? He's got that remnant up. He can just slide away. He goes right back in again. He wants his kill on Mini so bad. Does have to be careful. He's got the bottle swap comes through. I think he went a little bit too far this time, Neph. The rest of his team, though, trying to follow up. The cookie hop is a little bit off the mark. I don't think MSS was expecting that. So the rest of the team on the side of Spirit's gonna be able to walk away, but it took 3 heroes to take him down.
I think that was just the raindrop there saving the Vengeful Spirit. That's why you're having him forward on Quinn. If you manage to get that kill, I think everything turns around. But otherwise, underneath all this damage, all these Wraith bands, no movement speed, just damage. You managed to find the recovery kill that he very much needed on Mini. Quinn just jumped straight to the Remnant to get back to lane, though. So again, I think the fact that Quinn lost all of that time earlier allowed Vengeful Spirit to get a little bit of farm. Ultimately ended up causing him to die there because he wasn't quite far enough ahead.
Interesting that Yuar just walks right through the mid lane. Do get a swap over here onto the onto the Snapfire, and that is quite a few heroes to take down SVG. And they even dropped the Tombstone to boot. So,
same time, Quinn he ended up just chasing Benny through the jungle. They have very good vision up in the enemy's jungle, just given the fact that no Drow Ranger is farming it. He's been up in the jungle the last couple of minutes, so. In fact, he's farming out the enemy jungle as well. It's actually super awesome. Like, not only are you constantly killing him, you're also denying him any points of farm. If you can't even escape to your own jungle to kill creeps, you're just never going to get back into the game.
It is indeed difficult. Do you like the way, though, that Yuar is playing? He's already rotated up here to top lane. And he's going to be trying to put pressure on Drow if she shows her face at all. But like he said, Benny over into the triangle. Just trying to stay protected. And SVG's taken a lot of hatred right here. So he's going to turn around. Swap goes in, though. I think he was expecting a little bit more help from Quinn here, but he is going to fall. And they use the Wrath of Nature. Quinn taking a look over here. Mini just slides over to that Remnant. Almost manages to finish off Maw here, but a little bit too tanky, and they have a whole other engagement going on over here on the side as they're going after MSS, but Quinn shows up and says, "Keep your paws off of my toaster."
That's a true man and machine friendship right there. That was an interesting one, though. Clocky committed right away. He knows that his team has so much ability to move around the map, so he jumps on the slaughter even though there's no way for him to take that fight. Then, of course, Lilith teleports in, and Quinn, he comes as well.
Talk about how, like, there's not even a diffusal blade on Yuar, and he's still just murdering people around the map.
Yeah. He wants to go first item Battle Fury, in fact. Interesting choice, but I can't say that I hate it. It is very important for him to stay in this game, continue to farm and push out lanes. Oh, nice attempt to deny there by Mini. But yeah, I really like the choice of the Battle Fury here. Your main way to actually win this game is, the enemy's falling off or dying a couple of times. I feel like putting that farming tool onto Yuar prevents the enemies from having that recovery mechanic. Or that recovery.
A bit of a fight breaking out over here as they take down Nuages, and now Mini, left all alone with 3 heroes in his own triangle, is going to get slain as they take down the Tombstone. Looks like Kane trying to join in. I don't know about this. I feel like, he's fairly tanky, right? But maybe they can finish off. They can get the kill over onto SVG. They get the tree up. No, at the last second, they do manage to find the kill. And they take down SVG, and Hane can walk away free. So he, on the bright, you know, he is very tanky. It's difficult to take down the Slardar at this time. But it was a little bit of an overextension for Quincy as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and these kills that you're giving back to the enemy team, this is what's going to get them back in the game. You know, that's what allowed Vengeful Spirit to get a couple of levels. In fact, like, she knew that there was no way she was going to get back into the game, so she opted not to go boots, not to try and chase the enemies, just waits for them to overextend and get the punishment off of them. And he did a couple of times, but, you know, he's still sitting pretty far behind.
Oh no, Benny. They just jump over onto this Drow Ranger. Just gonna tank this tower. You does have to be a little bit careful, Quinn, though. He's got full health and mana here. He's gonna turn right back around. He's gonna try to man-fight Benny here, and he does manage to get it because he presses those buttons real good like. Now, Lelis trying to run away from Hane, but they do have a TP coming out in the form of MSS who has the hook shot. This guy's fairly tanky, though. I don't know if they have quite enough damage to take him down. Actually, no, never mind. Wrath of Nature with Quinn coming in hot. Arrow will... Oh, did it get eaten by the... Oh, I think the arrow got hit by the treant there. Good positioning. Not sure if that was intentional or not. And in the top lane, Mini, he's just trying to find a little space, a little breathing room here. This poor mid-Vengeful Spirit only has treads. And a couple, you know, Wraith fans. Lullis is just everywhere, too. He says, yeah, your illusion not getting away either. They dropped the GG branch, too.
Cut it down immediately. Kind of spicy out of there by you. You love to see it.
You do?
Classic NA Dota stuff. Look at him. He's laughing here. Well, SA Dota stuff. It's Lelis. NA Dota team.
Leslau.
I would love to get him for an interview.
Oh, he's a very nice person. I love his dad. His dad is actually so funny. Every time the boys play, especially like grand finals, he makes these like little videos of him like barbecuing, drinking some beer, having his cup that says "Easy for Leslau." It's a joy. It's fun to see. But another fight breaking out over here as Noah JC drops the tombstone over up onto the top. But over on the low ground, Benny is doing his best here to do some kiting. SVG will fall now. MSS looking like he's going to be the next one. Quinn pressing his buttons, just manages to go jump away to a remnant, so he's absolutely fine. But they do manage to take down two supports. And Hane, again, very tanky now. He's got himself those drums. He's going to be a bit difficult to take down when he's with the rest of his team.
The issue is still, you know, you're always going to have the initiation on Quincy crew. You have no blink dagger on the slaughter, and, you know, here comes Quinn just to harass you. You have no way to really catch him. If he wants to get out, he gets out here.
You have to commit so hard on him. Yeah, you are jumping in. Tricks of the trade gets dropped. There's going to be that gust coming out from the Drow. Mini sitting behind. Lella's teleporting in right there. Snapfire just throwing out these kisses from the other side of the screen, but Quinn finding Benny over on the sides, gets the slides off, and it's so... I thought that Yoar was going to snipe that from him. Doesn't quite manage to do it, though. MSS looking, doesn't have the hook shot for another 7 seconds, so it looks like they're going to be able to walk away. Hane playing Ring Around the Rosie here, though. Quinn hot in pursuit, but decides, yeah, you know what? We don't want to follow that. We've got power to hit. We've got creeps over here. Let's turn back around and get this objective.
Yeah, and one of the things that you were talking about in the draft just came into fruition there. You know, even though you have all these other heroes that are able to run on top of him, get on top of the Drow, even the support is an issue. You know, Snapfire just from 3,000 range, shooting those Mortimer kisses off onto the enemies. Oh my god. Lelis, he goes down here.
He managed to get a kill on him, but that, I believe he might have stuck around just a little too long there.
Yeah, team's not with him. You know, it's not time to push right there.
Hane? Hook shot in from downtown, and, you know, he's a tanky lad, but not so tanky when he's all by himself.
Why is he over there?
These are mysteries.
I didn't manage to catch that.
He was running from Quinn. I know he was running from Quinn, and I guess he just decided it was better to try to waste his time, make him chase him around. Ma very luckily manages to walk away from this. I'm surprised that Lelis hasn't tried to sprout his way over. Throws out the Wrath of Nature, though. They don't think they have the vision, do they? No, Ma's very lucky. Ooh. That could have been a very dead Marana.
But it was, as I was saying before, like, even when the other heroes are chasing like not Drow Ranger, as long as you throw the Mortimer kisses, you're forced to run around. You're not hitting people on Benny. When even the pause 4 and the 5 are major issues to you, and you can't like stand your ground and fight, the game becomes so difficult. You're absolutely correct about that coming out in the drafting phase. You know, just another reason why a Drow didn't seem to fit here.
It's just ridiculous to see, you know, they don't have any gap closers on SVG, really. You know, he's allowed to get into position and just throw out all those Mortimer kisses. Oh, Quinn. He's very happy to see that double damage in. I'm sure we're going to see him on the hunt very soon with this.
Yeah, Benny's going to have to back up, you know. Looks like he's trying to get himself into position for a hook shot onto the Drow Ranger here on the backline with MSS. It looked like it for a moment anyways. It's heading towards top. They need more map control right now on Team Spirit, so they're grouped up right now. They're trying to go where the enemies aren't to take towers, but they need somebody. All right, good. They got Mini hitting the tower alongside him. Okay, that is not the guy who whacks the tower.
No. No, he's not. But, oh, Benny's showing in the mid lane. And they know that everyone else is bottom. This is potentially very dangerous. Looks like Quinn doesn't want to chase after the Drow, though, right now. They're just focused on the top tower, which goes down. Quincy firmly in the driver's seat right here.
Well, the issue right now is Quinn, you know, yes, he can dive the Drow Ranger, but if he gets hit by that silence, it's lasting like 3 seconds. That's all the time it takes for somebody to teleport in and then turn around and kill him. Without the Yule stuff there.
He's got backup, though, that can get in there very fast. Like, Lelis can just jump in there, too. You've got... I don't know.
He did, yeah, but they were just focusing on objective. They wanted that tower. It was pre-20 minutes right there, so they wanted to grab the shrine as well, limit the amount of XP that the enemy team could get.
That makes sense.
And that's what they were doing right there. So they grabbed the shrine immediately after they took that tower, and that was the logic behind that play.
Rajay's panicking and dropping the tombstone over here. I guess he'll be able to, you know, try to farm up, but Quinn taking a lot of that away from him. He hasn't even bothered to go and hit the tombstone either. He just leaves it there. That's how much he cares.
No cares there. And Quinn, oh no.
Pain. Maslow in the top there, though, with Rajay's. The cookie hop over onto Quinn. He is just giving this team a little bit of vision. They'll turn back around. Mortimer Kisses coming in hot. And they'll find the kill over onto Hayne. No big tanky boy for the side of Spirits. Everyone else is forced back. You are hoping that maybe they'll stick around, but he'll just be happy farming up this creep wave instead.
The worst part about this for Spirits is even though they've just used so many tools in that last team fight, I mean, Snapfire, Mortimer Kisses is down, Hookshot is not available, they don't have Wrath of Nature. None of that really matters, you know? Even though they've used all these spells, you still feel so far behind that you can't take a fight onto the enemy, so at what point do you fight? I mean, Mini can try to shove out this bottom lane here and force one of the enemies back, but, you know, Quinn, he could just teleport back and the Remnant right back in again after clearing out the creep wave. Same goes for Nature's Prophet. They have so many tools in their kit. That's exactly what they're doing right now, in fact.
Oh, Lelis, he almost manages to fight Mini, but they don't have anything to stun him up. MSS just a little bit too behind here. Didn't have the hook shot for another 3 seconds, so just have to go farm up this camp, and Mini very happy that he was able to survive that encounter.
Dance with Death. He's had many this game.
And a lot of death, too. It is what it is.
Yeah, not able to grab the bounty rune on the clockwork, unfortunately. Kane was there in time. He's going for the BKB now. I think he realized, okay, the enemies are going to be fighting into our base. I don't have time.
Swap over onto SVG. Quinn, though, waiting nearby. They immediately take down the Snapfire. Then they'll follow up with the stun. Wrath of Nature comes out. Buyback comes out. Oh, it's a beautiful hook shot coming out from MSS as he manages to go stun up everyone. They go right onto the back lines. Suar is just murdering everyone, as is Quinn. They find Benny off here on the side. And only Mini is still alive, and that's not going to be for long either. Team wipe.
They just don't have the damage at this point. You know, they got the perfect initiation onto the enemy team. They blew up the Snapfire first. He wants to be sitting in the back, and they got on top of Quinn, but they couldn't bring him down. You know, he managed to get the Yule Scepter off and sitting at like 400 HP. Then he just turns the fight back around with a Sleight of Fist. You know,
what even a hook shot too.
Yeah, I mean, even with the
saved him right there.
They fortify up and to try and get rid of this catapult, but they fort themselves aggressively on Quincy crew. They're going to keep this catapult here. They have treants ready in a couple of seconds here. There's nothing that they can really do. I think they're just going to lose this Rax here, Moxxi.
I think that's definitely the plan. Hayne, you know, he'd like to go in there. They managed to land an arrow from the Marana, but how do you get in there? If you go anywhere near there, you're going to end up dying.
This is
for a swap here, but he doesn't have any charges left. Spirit Vessel gets placed over on, plus the silence. Quinn going right back in. Tricks the trade, gets dropped. Nice hook shot coming in. Lands on 2 of them as they cog both of them up. These Mortimer Kisses just flying flying everywhere as they take down Hang, they take down Mini. They're looking to get Nuages too, and it looks like they should be able to do it. No, the Moonlight Shadow, there it is. They have the vision. They go one in. Drow Ranger has been defeated so hard that she is just disconnected. The GG gets called. And Quincy crew proven why they are #1 in the Americas yet again.
Yeah, beautiful game out of them. Everything, it felt, well, not completely flawless, but just pretty clean. Your draft, I feel like you definitely outdrafted Team Spirits. The Drow Ranger felt a little bit awkward. Them already having those heroes that close that distance, like you said in the very start of it. The Mortimer Kisses coming out in a Drow, something you had to look out for. The Clockwork as well, they picked the Drow Ranger into. It felt so weird that they opted to go this. And then throwing that Vengeful Spirit mid, Quinn just ran a train on him. I mean, maybe a little bit was nerves, but going that magic missile level 1 didn't help either. Every mistake that you make, Quincy crew punishes. They don't show any mercy to any teams, no matter how far ahead they are, or how many advantages they have.
I think the only thing, and I'm not 100% sure on this, but does the magic missile actually do enough damage to negate the
level 1 flame guard?
Yeah. No, it doesn't. Okay. That was the only thing I could think of at the time is why they went for that. But yeah, it definitely, I don't know why they went mid with the Vengeful Spirit. I feel like maybe even the Marana would have been better if they had swapped that around, but they just tried something a little bit different. And, I said during the draft, either it's going to take them off guard and it's going to buy them some more time, or it's going to just completely implode. And unfortunately, it looked like it just completely imploded. Quinn 9-1-14, I think he got 3 solo kills. What?
It does clear level 1. It's before reduction, my bad.
Okay, so I mean, that makes a little bit more sense, but again, it's still just not a strong mid at this time. There are so many better options. I'm surprised that they opted for that. Maybe they got drafted a little bit into a corner, though. Perhaps that's why they ended up what they had, but everyone else, I have to say MSS, oh my god, those hook shots coming in were just so good. He saved Quinn a couple times. He managed to grab up a lot of the heroes. Just great positioning coming out from that guy.
Yeah, he played super far forward onto the enemies, just reliance on his team setting up all these kills. It's really him that allowed Nature's Prophet and Ember Spirit to get a lot of the kills they did. He goes in, buys tons of time, just hopping onto people with the battery assault and the power cause, locking them in place. And he takes these losing fights, knowing his team is going to be able to jump in and help them at the last second. And that's exactly what happened basically every single time.
Do we have anyone who might want to do an interview? Do you know?
Let me.
I know they already gave us one the other day.
Yeah, it was the lobby going offline, and us starting pretty fast and get the chance to ask them pre-game.
If we can't get one, that's all right. I did want to ask about, the Aegis denial in the first game.
Yeah, let me send Quinn a message real quick.
But we'll take a moment here. We'll just chill out, and it'll be interesting. I want to know who's going to topple Quincy crew at this point because they just look so good. Their execution is fantastic. Their drafts are so tight. I don't know who's the next team that's going to be able to stand toe to toe with them. Typically we saw Cat Jammers in the past when they were crazy. They almost won a couple games. Actually, they almost 3-0'd them in the BTS Pro Series 3. I believe, but a couple of misplays actually just threw away their lead, unfortunately. So I don't know if they're going to be the ones to show up in that grand final, or is it going to be something like Thunder Predator? Thunder Predator has looked good. It's always fun, like you said, you like seeing these big top tier teams get toppled, but it's the journey too. It's like seeing them, the way that they battle it out. And that's what you want for our grand finals. You want us to have it like nail bitingly close.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always a good underdog story too when it happens.
I mean, Infamous is looking really good this tournament as well. I thought they'd might be in the semifinals.
Not last night.
Not last night. Prior to that, they'd be in semifinals, grand finals. They do have some tough teams to play against in the next couple of days here, though.
True.
On the first, they play against Thunder Predator. On the second, the last day they play against Quincy Crew. So their score looking pretty good in the group so far, but they have to play against those real heavy hitters soon.
They do.
It looks like I haven't gotten. Oh, he's typing a message. Might not have a chance. Just due to the lobby issues last time, I needed the opportunity. So hold on, everybody. We'll see if we can snag somebody.
Make sure we let the. We got some time before we got to get in that lobby. And the next game up, of course, is going to be Thunder Predator versus 4Zoomers. So that'll be a lot of fun. I enjoy watching both of those teams very, very much. Be interesting to see what Gunnar and Sammy are bringing today. And of course, watching Minos play his cores is always a lot of fun. And Leo Styles back with the squad. So will be definitely a good match for sure.
Yeah. It looks like they're doing some other stuff today. Just got a response from Quinn.
Well, that was nice of them to even entertain the thought, and that was good.
Yeah.
They gave us the interview yesterday too. So unfortunately, no interview, guys. But we are gonna have another match here today for the Summit 13 online, and that's gonna be, like I said, 4Zoomers versus Thunder Predator. So we're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have plenty more Dota 2 for you.